A healthy self relationship is imperative for people who experience intergenerational traumas. Intergenerational traumas or curses are repeated patterns, behaviors, and beliefs, thoughts, right? That the family is either A, not aware of, or B, they are aware of it, but it is the elephant in the room that no one wants to address because no one wants to be accountable for it. If you are in the process of healing your traumas, your generational traumas, your intergenerational traumas, it is imperative for you to develop a healthy self relationship so that you do not continue to internalize the pains, hold on to them, and allow them to control and rule your life so that you will have a fulfilling future, so that you do not hold on to it and it interferes with you having a fulfilling future. This topic that I keep speaking on is so much bigger than me. This is divine led, but the only way that I know how imperative it is because I had to experience it first. I suffered from the intergenerational traumas, and one of the intergenerational traumas that I suffered from the most was mainly just not having healthy relationships. My mother and I, we do not talk. She has things that she has not healed. And once I went on this journey of learning myself, that was the conclusion that the divine mother, showed me. I also did not have a healthy relationship with my oldest son. And today I am living last year's prayer. It is his 24th birthday. And for birthday 23, a few days before it, he left my home, and I had to make one of the hardest decisions of telling myself that I was not going to allow him back into my home because I was working on repairing my relationship with myself. I was like dead in the process of it. And because he couldn't believe in the changes that I was making, he felt like they were fake. You know, I knew that the decision for him to leave and my decision was best, right? I listened to the Divine Mother when I was told to detach from the situation. I kept trying to control his behaviors, and I just kept trying to control his life, salud, by telling him what to do. And that was a form of me repeating some of my intergenerational traumas. My mother is a control freak. She always tried to control my life and my siblings as well, right? She has the saying, and she believes it so true, that the person who holds the purse straps holds the power. And she holds on to that so much over her other children. I attempted to control my son's life, his behaviors, his actions by constantly telling him what to do instead of allowing him to live, although I told myself that I would never do that, right? And unbeknownst to me, just from living life in autopilot and just moving, I wasn't aware that I was basically repeating her behaviors, mimicking her habits, doing what I observed without any thought or intention. And when I became completely aware of it long before his 23rd birthday last year, I had to make that tough decision of accepting him and his decisions for what they were and detaching from it in a completely healthy way. Today, while my relationship with myself is airtight, nothing and no one can interfere with my relationship with myself. Today, my baby and I, and I'm going to say my babies, but mainly myself and my 24-year-old, we are like this again. And not even in a matter of being friends, right? But mother and child being able to communicate, you know, without the arguing or the demeaning words, actually listening to each other, expressing our emotions and how we feel in a completely healthy way, spending time with each other and actually enjoying it, you know, speaking our true feelings and just being who we are. Whereas I don't experience that with my mother nor my siblings. There has always been so much drama within my family because that was the norm. That is what everyone always did. Whereas, because I repaired my relationship with myself, I in turn repaired my relationship with my child, and we have a complete peaceful home. Do our, emotions get high in here? Absolutely. We may get upset with each other, we may get pissed off, but there are no more silent days. There is no more picking up the phone and calling a sibling and talking shit about my child. It is straight up, let's sit down like two people who respect each other, not even adults, because I allow my youngest child to express herself freely, and we accept one another, we respect each other, and then we continue to love one another. It is imperative for you to learn who you are. When you learn who you are, when you accept who you are, you trust your gut, you trust yourself, you have clarity on what you will and won't allow in your life, you have clarity on what you will and won't allow from yourself. But you have the utmost confidence. You show up authentically you at all times, and you don't give two shits about what anyone else in the world thinks about you, because the most important perception of you is yours. I don't give two shits what anybody thinks of me. I do care about what those two children who came from me, I do care about how they view me, because I am their forever teacher. And I know that the behaviors that I embody is what they will embody. So if I embody a healthy relationship with myself, they will embody that. If I embody healthy boundaries with me, they will embody that. As long as I embody confidence and acceptance of me, they will embody that. As long as I am true to me, no matter what, they will embody that as well. Develop and maintain a healthy relationship with yourself. In this noisy world, it is so easy to lose who you are. But I promise you, you can rediscover you again. If I did it, you can too.